Hey, welcome back to Jen Beauty. My name is Jennifer, and here on my channel I like to chat about all things beauty and makeup. And today I am going to be using the Cosmic Wanderer palette from Terra Cosmetics. This was a request by subscriber Andie, and I will tag her below. And this is what the palette looks like. I am feeling like I kind of want a gold to go with the blue because of my shirt, but I'm going to try to resist. It has gold writing. I have already primed my face and eyes. For my face, I used the Tarte Base Tape Hydrating Primer. I just feel like my skin is very dry today. And then for my eyes, I use the Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer in Nude. I guess I'll start in Vega. So there is some kick up in the pan, and I did tap some off, and so I ended up with a kind of light wash of color, which is fine, but let's see if it's buildable. It's actually New Year's Eve when I'm filming this. I have no idea when it's going up because I'm trying to pre-film a bit of content since I have no idea what my recovery after surgery is going to be like. I could be fine. Like, I could be up and moving in no time, or it could be awful. Either way, I'm still looking forward to having the surgery done. If you can't tell from how much I talk about it. Hopefully you cannot hear my son. He is playing a video game on FaceTime with his cousin. All right, so it built up pretty nice. I've never used the Terra Moon's mattes before, but I've used the shimmers, and their shimmers are like out of this world. So even though it's New Year's, I typically don't make any like New Year's resolutions. I used to, and then when I didn't like live up to my resolution, I'd get really hard on myself, and then I'd be like really upset. So my New Year's resolution is always not to make any resolutions. The whole reason I was like drawn to this palette is for this shade Triangulum. So I don't currently have any fallout on my face. Again, I tap off my brush and slowly build the formula. That's just how I've always done my eyeshadow. I guess that's why I don't mind some formulas that are a bit more powdery, but I don't like a powdery baby blue. I feel like it makes my eyelids look very aged. Like, it just accentuates every bit of texture that I have. I honestly do a lot of the same like technique over and over again in my eye looks. And I usually go in with a like mid-tone shade. So that's gonna be your transition shade. And I put it in the crease and then blend it out. And then I typically build it up in the crease just a little bit. Then I go in with a darker shade here, and then usually a shimmer here or a gradient of shimmers. Or sometimes I do really, really dark outer corner with like, I'll go back over this with a black, say, for example, if I really wanted it deep and smoky. Sometimes I change it up, but not often. So I'm using a blue eyeshadow, and just to note, this area here, that's just discoloration that I naturally have. And I could not be bothered to color correct it most days. I have the same issue in this area. Again, most days I could not be bothered to color correct it. I honestly just like playing with pretty things. So because I have so much like sagging on this side, I do find it difficult to build up shades into that crease. Sometimes I'm able to go in and kind of tap, but I'll be honest, unless you're walking up to me and lifting my eyelid, you're not really gonna notice that it's worn away there. So do me a favor and don't do that. So I don't know if it's translating on camera, but these shades are actually really beautiful. They play well together. They didn't get like super like muddied into each other. The dark blue layered really nicely on top of the light blue. Now I have the very difficult decision of picking which shimmer to use. I was tempted to incorporate this shade, but it really doesn't go with anything I'm wearing at all in the slightest. But I definitely would be drawn to use those two shades together at some point, or maybe, yeah, probably those two. Why don't I just swatch some of the shimmers out? That should help. Are you a sequin matte or a shimmer? I think you're a sequin matte. I don't like sequin mattes. They tend to be more patchy and I don't have time for that. All right, so Terra Moon shimmers tend to be a little bit more on kind of like the crumbly side, but they are beautiful. I have to get used to remembering that I have a whole other light in this room now. So this is, yeah, this is Gravity. This is like the sequin matte. I think it would be a really pretty shadow, but I honestly cannot be bothered to use a sequin matte right now. And then the next shade is Terra. And then this one is Planet X. This one is Pleiades, I think. Pleiade, is that how you say it? Pleiades. Or Pleiades. Got nothing. This shade is Aurora. And then this shade is First Light. And this one, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I ran out of fingers. And so I honestly just used my thumb to swatch it. So it picked up a bit more product. And so it was a bit more like crumbly. So I just blended it out. I'm feeling like I really want to use the shade name that I can't say. But while we're here, I'll swatch out the other mattes that I did not use on my eyes. Right, so these are finger swatches with one swipe back and forth, like one dip in the pan. So this is Electra, Chromosphere, Alara, and Soleil. And then I used Vega as the light blue in my crease, and then Triangulum is the dark blue that built up on the outer corner. I need to clean up, 1 second. So some of these are pressed pigments. On the back, it just says eyeshadows and pressed pigments. I already tossed the box because I always do. So it's possible that some of them may stain. So let's see. I'm just using a makeup eraser and some micellar water to remove what's been swatched right now. I do find that I have better luck getting everything, including glitter, off with a cleansing balm. So I didn't have any staining. There is glitter left behind. I don't care. I love glitter. You could cover me in it head to toe and I really wouldn't care. I know a lot of people don't like pressed glitters. I don't mind them. Okay. I mind some. If they're really big chunky ones, I typically don't like them. I may like use them on the out portion of my like eyes for just like a little fun look, but Um, for the shimmers, because they're more crumbly, I'm going to use a glitter glue. This is the BH Cosmetics Base Booster Glitter and Shadow Glue. You can also wet your brush with a setting spray. Well, you pick up the shadow, wet it with a setting spray, and then spray it. Or, oh my God. Pick up the shadow with your brush and then wet it with setting spray, and it'll foil the shimmers. I prefer to use, for the most part, glitter glue and my fingers, but we'll see how that works. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. What did I do to deserve such pretty things? I mean, come on. See, this makes me happy. I don't care that if you have blue eyes, you're not supposed to wear blue eyeshadow because it doesn't make your eyes pop. Whatever. I like blue eyeshadow and I'm freaking gonna wear it. It's so pretty. Now there are times that I struggle to get like in this inner corner. I either will use I sometimes use one of these little small packer brushes. They're very thin, but they give you, this one is angled at the end, so it gives me more control going in that area. Sometimes I use a pencil brush. If it's not a difficult to work with shimmer, I like using a pencil brush because it kind of gives me a little bit more control on where I'm going, and I can kind of blend up into the crease, which I prefer. But I also use these eyeshadow applicators. It has a total of 4 sides, just like your old traditional foam eyeshadow applicator. I don't think these work well at all for like matte shadows, but they work really, really well for shimmers. Most shimmers, not all of them. But I find the little tiny, you know, end is very easy to get into that area too. Sometimes I just wing it and clean it up and worry about the consequences later. I'm gonna add just a little bit more of the navy blue to the outer corner. Just kind of blend into the shimmer. It's so pretty. As my husband would say, it's stunning. He doesn't really say that. The word kind of gets on his nerves sometimes. Like I usually top, I would top it with maybe First Light. Would that ruin it? Hold on. I'm gonna use First Light as my inner corner. I'm gonna go off camera and do the other stuff. And then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So this is my finished look with the Terra Moon's Cosmic Wanderer palette. Let me know in the comments below what you think and if you've tried anything from Terra Moon's. Does this color story appeal to you at all? Or are you more of like a grungy or just like, are you a neutral lover? Would you be interested in a palette from them in neutrals with their amazing shimmers? I'm interested to know what you think. I really really love how that shimmer just pops. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you're wondering about what I put on my face, I did the It Cosmetics CC Plus Nude Glow. I have the shade Fair Something. It's rubbed off. I have no idea. I did use the Tarte Breezy Cream Bronzer in the shade Seychelles, and I don't feel like I like it with this cream blush or liquid blush, and I love this. So I just need to make sure in future that I don't use them together because I did not like it at all. It took some zhuzhing to fix it. But this is the Tarte Maneater Blush and Glow Cheek Plump. This is in the shade Pink. I don't know why I always have to look at it. Like it's pink. The shade is pink, Jennifer. Kind of zhuzh things a little bit. I did go in with the Tarte blush in the shade Exposed. Just kind of like brought it down a little bit from the weird orange shade that it made. Now, the bronzer, to be fair, is very terracotta, and I typically will dab a lot off on the back of my hand before I go in and stipple, and then I blend with a different brush. And then I have the, I don't know why I'm looking at the bottom of this, like the name of the product is on here. Like it's a loose highlighter from a palette where the highlighter broke. So this is the Physicians Formula Muru Butter Highlight. We're gonna go with that. Eyebrows, I use the Tarte Amazonian Clay something or another micro pencil. What is this? Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Pencil in the shade Medium Brown. And Tarte Maneater Mascara. I use the Tarteist Double Take eyeliner, but I use the pencil side. This is the double-sided one where one side is pencil and then the other side is a liquid. I don't use liquid eyeliner. But I said in my declutter that I would use this until the pencil ran out. So if I happen to reach for this, for the liquid eyeliner, for whatever reason, I have it. And then, oh, lips. I used the ColourPop Lippy Stick in Oh Snap. This is a matte, but I find with the lippy sticks, the mattes aren't actually matte and finish. They feel more creamy than that, almost like a demi matte. Now the Matte X, like they are matte, they are dry. I decluttered all of mine. I think I accidentally kept one or two when I was doing my declutter. No ma'am, those are not for me. My lips are way too dry for that. And then I use the Sigma lip gloss in the shade Passionate. I have an upcoming lip service project. I don't know if it's already posted or if I'll wait. I'm not sure. So I'm just cycling through my lip products. There's no particular reason that I chose those other than they're in my project and they're in my drawer. The highlighter did get very out of hand because I used a brush that I don't normally use with that, and I realized after that it was a bit more packed than what I expected, like the brush was. So it had like more of an impact. Oops, my bad. Anyways, this is what we got. This is what we're working with. If you like this video, I hope you'll give it a big thumbs up. And if you would like to see more makeup and beauty content from me, y'all, I never know what to do with my hands while I'm saying this. If I look awkward, it's because I am. If you like this video, I hope you'll give it a big thumbs up. And if you would like to see more makeup and beauty content from me, hit that subscribe button and I'll have more coming at you. I hope wherever you are, you have a wonderful day. Bye. What's the word? Why are words so hard? I'm not even drinking. And from Terra Moons does this color story. If you're wondering about my face, it's still here. I'm here all night. No. Yes, Jennifer, they know this is what you do with mascara. Oh, eyeliner. Hopefully when this is posted, you have heard from me and I'm doing great. I don't know why am I this way? Super random, but this Natasha Denona Love Cheek Duo came in, and I know everyone has seen this, but like, I can't stop. Cannot stop. It's so satisfying. Did anyone else have the little like wands that had these things in them as a kid? I've actually been looking for one. I used to have one that was Where's Waldo. So you'd like shake it up and then you would have to find Waldo and all the glitter. And it was a little tiny glitter Waldo. I miss that thing. That's dumb, isn't it? I don't care. I miss him. I want to find Waldo.